do le tableau et nous. But the question is, how long can we keep that number one spot for? We have a mid-table battle here against Bernay, where we need to prove ourselves on the road against a team we should be beating if we're going to stay near the top. Bonjour everyone and welcome back along to Montpellier career mode, where yesterday Bernay are at home and we are coming to knock the door down and steal some points from these mid-table lackeys. We have undergone a number of changes once again for our side. Form, too many matches played, resting, it's all happening here at Montpellier. We've got a squad, now we can start to actually use it. Up against this Bernay, what do they offer? They are down in, from memory, 8th or 9th position and haven't really set the world on fire, but you can never be too wary of a team at home. A team with John Oleguer at hooker is certainly going to be a dangerous one, and a Georgian second row as well. Let's try and say that name together. Mikhail Tadza. We're going with that. Of course, there's a name we all recognise as well. Kazim, the South African, makes a very formidable back row with Talakai and Laumanu at 6, 7, and 8. Michael Ruru's there at scrum half, and wow, there's one we've got to look out for. Isaiah Tuiava. He's at Bernay, and he can certainly change this game. The 33-year-old is X Factor plus. Jan David, again, more dangers, and Rivovo. Remember him from last time we played Bernay. Can certainly spin the wheels when required. For our side of things, well, the front rows remain much the same. Grado is coming for a real start after probably not a good season. Number 2 from Guadasali so far. We've really mixed up the second row on the back row. We're not getting the best out of these guys. Our ruck commitment is pretty average. Flanquart will start with Capelli this week. Willemse, Wedago, and Kamara. So yes, Paul Willemse is back from injury, and we've slipped him in on the blind side. Excellent suggestion from the comments, I might add. Moving into the back line, there's another interesting one. Not Pulu at 9, but it's Padavani who will start at fly half. Goloditsky is on the left wing. Skinner stays, of course, in midfield. Couldn't change that any other way. Bothier back at 13 with Ortiz and Damon combining for a bit of that old school 13, 14, and 15 feel about it. Having a look at our bench, there's still plenty of impact to come from our side. Bernay don't have too much to really set home about. No big names on there. They've already come out full force, which is better than we can say for a lot of these French teams who like to put the depth on the bench and try and come home early and strong as much as they can. We are all set to go. We're playing in the away strip today. Yes, the lucky white of Montpellier is in action as Bernay take the dark blue kits today. And we are ready to go with Bothier, ball in hand, and kickoff is underway. Montpellier on the road, taking on Bernay. And a deep kick as well from Bothier, looking for some early inroads into our defence line. This could be an early turnover for ourselves and not Capelli. Big chance for us early on. The numbers on the back, very digitalised here. They get it out to the right wing. And we could struggle to keep hold of that ball there. They're reluctant to kick, but they do eventually slap one away, and Damon back in the starting lineup finally is the youngster starting at fullback. We technically have 3 capable fullbacks and now starting lineup tonight with Bothier, of course, in midfield. Padavani's there and Damon as well. Grado, rare start for him this season. Pulu, what a Padavani! How's that pace of Padavani? It is outstanding! And we storm forward inside the half of Bernay. Bothier first to see Dago getting off the hip nicely. Skinner, where's Ortiz? Waiting for him, gets it now to Ortiz. It's a foot race and it's a run in. Ortiz will grab the opening try and Montpellier score after not a lot of fanfare for that one. Simple turnover. There's the man where Drago really did cut them in half. Padavani the earlier run, but here's a short one from Bothier to Drago. Skinner on the outside was always going to draw and pass the fullback. And away went Vincent Ortiz. And a flagless TMO chases him, not a TMO, and a flagless assistant chases him down the sidelines. Why don't they have flags? Baffles me every time. Here's Bothier. He's still got the kicking boots on, of course, without Heron in the starting lineup. He's played every game of our season so far here, and including pre-season. He really has had a big workload, and he does get a well-deserved rest in this team here. A bit makeshift, a bit of few changes. Lead 7-0 for Montpellier over this rather average-looking Barnet side early on. Ready to get back into action. And it's another deep kick. Sitiano this time gets through Padavani. Oh, that's lucky. It's gone backwards, actually. Not often you get a kick go backwards like that, but we've lost it anyway. And a big chance coming out wide now for Barnet. Step inside. Oh, brilliant. Dumb on left like a hedgehog in headlights, staring in front of them as a beautiful skip away. And the try eventually scored on the right-hand side from Rivovo. This was beautiful play. Padavani lost it, and then we kind of looked around and said, where did it go? Great hands through the forwards, out in the back line. And once Rivovo had the ball, he had one man to beat, really. It was Darmon. Did him with about 16 dummies. Stole him up the river and left him high and dry. Gamain, the fullback, is on the duties here for the extra two. Just like that, Barnet struck back, which is a bit concerning to me, to be honest. I thought I was quite happy. 7-0 on the board, nice and early. Let's try and build on that, but no. Good play from Barnet, and the danger man out wide. Rivovo gets the try, and what is kind of concerning so far is that Asatu Uyama has hardly touched the ball, if any, for Barnet so far. And I am very wary of what he can offer. The Iceman, they called him. And the New Zealand days, here's by Daigo. Big turnover there, Sitiano. Charges forward, right in centre field. Right from the sticks on the 22. Pulu the pick and go. Buginyi, ball out wide to Ortiz. And he's going to have two, no! Oh, unselfishly gives to Skinner. And Skinner grabs a try. Well, there's a little bit of risk involved in that one from Ortiz. But Harvey Skinner really has set this team alight with his exploits at inside centre. Sitiano did brilliantly to charge on through there. Pulu always sharp off the base of a ruck. Buginyi, brilliant as well from a prop. But Ortiz, unselfishly, took that hit from Gamain coming across and just dropped it off featherly light to Skinner. And that was impressive. Skinner signed alongside Heron as well. The two Englishmen joining together, but you do notice Skinner on open field play with ball in hand. He is much the better player, whereas Heron is our out-and-out kicker. Two very good captures from England. And with it as well, Montpellier and the kick, the boots of Bouffier, puts us back up 14 points to 7 points, flowing rather freely in today's matchup, which I'm not sure if that's to be concerning or pleasing so far. We can lose that. We do straight away. What? Offside? Well, that is a new one. They had the ball. Show me a replay. Don't get a replay. Explain to me what happened, please, someone, with that one. They got a ruck turnover and got pinged for being offside. Offside in the breakdown, coming in from the side. Is that a new penalty on Rugby Challenge? Boy, imagine that. Enter ruck from the side. Smash that button. Garado to the front, brilliantly taken down flank cut as well. Here's Padavani with more room. This time goes to Skinner. Cut out pass. Away to Ortiz. He could be in for three. Ortiz again on selfish. Ortiz is on fire. Could have had three himself, a hat trick, but he's got two beautiful inside pass assists to his midfield partners. Ortiz is the playmaker, and we are singing a fine song so far. Pulu out of Padavani hits that line so hard. Bouffier was skipped. He was actually in front of the ball carrier. What brilliant continuity. Outstanding work from Ortiz. His pace makes him so dangerous, Ortiz. And teams look at him when they get the ball out wide and they go, crap, we need to mark him. And they put all the emphasis on stopping Ortiz. What they don't do is look at that inside line. Skinner and Bouffier both crediting now themselves with a try after hitting some nice working lines on the inside of Ortiz on the wing. Wow. 3 tries, all on the right wing. We are We are humming. It is sensational to watch. It really is. Sitiano, away to Padavani. This time gets his kick away, and look out. Ratiz is chasing without a fullback. Ratiz winning the race. But the white paint on the sideline beats the ball to it. Padavani. Little man bun out the back there. Looks like a complete twit. But we still love him, Padavani. Line out for Bane. What can they cook up here? They've really been under pressure since that early try of their own. Now he's some work for Darmon. Let's see what he can do. He's going to return this kick. It's not a bad one, actually. He gets a good bit of air on it. And it sits down on the 22. Big chase and a big injury. Germain, the fullback, is off. And remember, that is their goal kicker as well. My goodness. What is that name? Aptisari. Wow, what a mouthful. He's coming on. And he will take place
Crouch.
at the back.
Bind.
And it's a scrum
Set.
feed to Bane. Setting it up nicely. Here we go. On their own 22, they look like they want to play. They are. Set move. Out to this right-hand side. Up in the line. There he is already. And Revolvo has just kicked it aimlessly. The touch. He's quite happy with himself. Look at him. He had acres of space to run. He could have run that far ball in hand before kicking it. Wasteful, wasteful. Revolvo. Here's Grado to the back. We just managed to nip it in. Here's Boffier hitting the line and hitting it hard. Now we'll do what we know well. Keep it in the forwards by Drago. Driven backwards.
Release.
Initial hit was good. We keep it tight again. Capelli. A strong run from the second rower. And strong work at the breakdown. Not good enough though. Well, turnover, Bane, where we really like to think we are good, and now they've got the inside pass going. They're getting the passes on their back and the right. The big boys out wide, and a strong tackle, taking the second rower into touch. And Montpellier survive. A late little scare there, but it is all the away side. Montpellier doing the damage, 3 tries to 1. We're looking good. We are looking really nice. I'm liking the plays. The passes are sticking. Things are working. A little bit more ball, a little bit more territory, but with only a 14-point lead, I wouldn't mind something else, something, a penalty, something to get that little bit extra above, because Bane, much to these sides in the French top quatorze, can punish you like they did with little notice. Of course, they've lost Germain at fullback to injury, which will hurt them for sure. But they get second half underway. Little short kick this time and a very good chase. Bobbier is offside. And that is
Release.
lost, surely. 100 times over. Capelli save it? No, can't do so. Right. We need to sort out our defensive line because we are way short out wide. Golodetsky coming in. Rababo gets them down as well. Golodetsky saving the bacon there of our defensive work. They keep it short, but they won't stay that way. There's a hole there. Look out. 2 players go through. Oh, we hit that ruck nicely. Not nicely enough, though. Massive hole and a sidestep, a shoulder in defence. I'm looking at Darmon in the back, and I'm concerned about his safety and well-being because Van Aer running some big boys, straighter bodies here. Another pick off the base, and another 3 defenders beaten. No one wants to join that ruck. Goodness me, that took a wee while there. Now he's struggling through defenders. Backwards he goes, though. Big defensive play there from Montpellier. Sitiano runs across. Phillips has got work. How's he been at 6? Ratiz out wide. Ratiz does enough. Just enough on Ratiz. Manages to force him into touch. There was a little bit of pressure on us there, let's be honest. Get this straight down to Padavani or Boffier. We do go to Padavani and we'll make sure this goes into touch. Not really what I wanted there. Does have a big kicking circle, does the Italian. Didn't quite get enough yardage off that, I feel. And we've just given the ball straight back now to Bane. And they will attack as well. Caught nicely in the middle of the lineouts. And they will maul. We're trying to stop it, but no. The numbers eventually got too much for us. And they will have to play it right on the sideline. Out into midfield it goes. Ruvovo's out there, and he is the danger man. Golonitsky's looking for him. He got the ball on the inside. Where's Tuiava? I have not seen Tuiava get this ball yet. Now they look to the forwards. Bane, and they do it nicely too. Back inside the 22. Strong tackle. Big man on little man. And the punishing hit is made. Out to the right hand side. Oh, Ruvovo again. He's got to be in this time, surely. Here's the pass. Oh, it's Tuiava. Oh, what's the chances of that? He's done nothing. No, it's Jan David. Where was Tuiava? Tuiava's in midfield. Was this the inside or outside centre? Oh, I thought he had done something incredible there, Tuiava. I thought he's just ghosted the whole game. And then Ruvovo has just put him into some space. Jan David, beautiful try. Well, we don't get confirmation over there. He's playing 12 or 13. So a change of kicker, obviously. Gamain off. It does mean Ruru has to take over those responsibilities, and this game is far from over, which is a concern. As Ruru does very nicely and makes the scoreline just a difference of 7 points, 21-14. Bane not out of this game, but there's one man that is holding them very much in this match, and that is Ruvovo on their right wing. Let's get Boffier to go deep with this one. Big kick. Ortiz coming off the wing. Boffier coming from the centre. Got to look out for those runs. It's going to be a turnover. Capelli, very well played. Pulu, wide ball to Pitovani. No one home. Golonitsky gets it on the bounce. Golonitsky going for the corner. Has he got the power? Has he got the pace? No. Simply answered, he's got neither. Such an impact in the early season games was Golonitsky off the bench. He did some fantastic things. But in the starting lines, he's a bit like Carlin Isles. Oh, that's a turnover. Somehow we've turned that. I don't think we even thought we could get there. We're going to lose that, though. Shocking play off the line out. We were just as shocked there. And eventually, this time, I think that was Tuiava. And inside centre, yes. So David's playing 13. I had them mixed up round the wrong way. Tuiava, good kick. Jan David at 13. Ruru, scrum half now, kicking. So he's the one to target as well if we're going to look to block kicks. As here's Pulu. Oh, what a run! Augustine Pulu going himself to the corner. Again, the fend. Oh, we're again just a metre short. Strong carry from Augustine Pulu. Do we look to subs here, or do we trust these guys to finish the job? I'm not entirely sure. 67 gone. We're on the attack. Another turnover line out. Pulu this time goes quickly to Skinner. Oh, Skinner takes on the line. He saw a hole, and he went straight for it as well. Do we secure this win? Take 3 on offer, and then they've got to score twice. We go for the try. We may not get it. And then, if they score, well, it's a tie game. And I'm not here for tie games. I'm here to win. And I know I got Boffier on the tee, which means this is going over with 10 minutes to play. Yes, that's what I like. Boffier adds 3 more. The crowd is silent, stunned. What do they expect? We're top of the table, man. We've scored no second half tries, by the way. We're actually losing this half 7-0. Bit of a concern, considering we had 21 points in about 30 minutes, if not less. And now we've managed no more. Pagini gets away to Pulu. That's a great play as well. Big pressure now on the reserve fullback to come and do something. Golonitsky chasing along with Pulu. Oh, he just about didn't do anything. David picks it up, gets it away to Ruvovo. Oh my word. Bane have just about done the ultimate screw up. This chap's happy as nuts, isn't he? Look at him. He just makes a crap kick into touch, and he's like, yeah, that's the stuff. 10-point lead. Montpellier putting the pressure on. Franklin does well. Connemara. Oh, that is something special off the bat. Gerardo used very versatilely last season, if that's even a word. Good versatility on him as we look to settle this game down. Bourguigny. Again, it's just going, to run straight. Hold on to it, lads. Good work, good work. Maybe we go a little bit away from this big cluster of players. That's actually not bad, Skinner. There's a line in there for Boffier. Oh, it closed up. That gap on the angle back in. Oh, come on, guys. Shut that down. Now we've got work to do out wide. Here he is, Tuiava. You're not going to do it, Osaya. Oh, you are going to do it. Ratti's get him. Oh, Tuiava scores. And I'm so glad we got that kick. Oh, my word. Osaya Tuiava. I credit him for the David try. But let's be honest, we saved the best till last there. Osaya Tuiava. Sensational work. Outpaced Skinner. Took out Darmon, beat Skinner in the second tackle, and just enough to get away from Ratti's. A remarkable try. Really outstanding work from Osaya Tuiava. Wow. That 3 points was the best decision we've made all season. 21-7 up we were. And we've only won it 24-21. Outscored 14-3. In the second half. That has been one game of two halves, all right. Montpellier come away with the win, and that, my friends, was a real struggle. Some good performances in there, though. I especially like the way our back row worked. Big Kamada and number 8 was very visible around the field. That man there, Rivolvo, outstanding player. Simply, if you got to know one name from this team, know his name because he gets stuff done. Pretty much 12, 13, and 14 was the key to Bayonne. Montpellier, though, we made things work at a much bigger level. All our tries from the backs, though, which it's not really how we like to play, but we did get chances nicely inside their 22 where we could actually break them down. Skinner, Bothier, and Ratti's scoring the tries. But remember how they came. Ratti's run to the corner, score. Second try to Skinner. Ratti's run to the corner, flicking inside to Skinner. Third try, Ratti's running to the corner, flicking inside to Bothier. We're all about Ratti's. They use Rivolvo a lot. We use Ratti's just as much. Do not be mistaken about that. We are both dependent on our right wingers here tonight. Actually, 12, 13, and 14 have scored the tries for both sides. That's remarkable. I just clicked. Tuiava was 12, David 13, Rivolvo 14, Skinner, Bothier, Ratti's 12, 13, 14. Wow, that's a stat and a half. Jermaine went off injured after the first conversion of the first try. Ruru got the other two from David and Tuiava. Bothier, he stayed on for the whole match. 3 conversions and the penalty goal. That blows my mind, that. 12, 13, 14 scoring all the points on both sides. Remarkable stuff. It was a tough game, this one. It really was. Montpellier looked so good in the first half. Dreadful. Outplayed, I think, and just ball carried from Bayonne. We got very little. You saw we were up about 55 in the first half, down to almost 40 in the second. It was tough, but we made it work. Outline breaked as well. A lot of things didn't go right in that second 40, but we did enough to win. Penalty goals, I tell you, they're the secret. Well, isn't this remarkable? A 2-point buffer at the top of the table. Of course, we did get that. Why do we get a bonus point? We only scored 3 tries, and like you guys have said in the comments before, seems that Rugby Challenge gives out 3 try bonus points, not 4. For some bizarre reason, we've picked one up, haven't we? We've got 5 now, and we're on 29. Still, though, you see teams like La Rochelle have 6, and a number of teams on 5 and 4 bonus points as well. Just the losers like Stade Francais and Pau with 2. Pathetic. That really is pathetic. You see, the only reason we're leading over Lyon is because of bonus points. Still, though, top of the table, and still with a pretty crap points differential. 6 wins, 1 loss. Lyon are going nowhere. Clermont are right there, as are Racing and Castres as well. Don't forget about Bordeaux, the only team to have beaten us so far this season. And then, top 3 from last season who battled it out pretty much with a massive lead over anyone else in this tournament. La Rochelle, Toulon, and Toulouse. Those 3 sides were so far ahead at the end of the season, there was no competition to the top 3 whatsoever. This season, things have changed quite considerably. So we sit pretty at the top, but who do we have next episode? Oh, it's Racing 92. Where are they again? Oh dear. Oh dear, this is going to be a tough one. Big game coming up next episode. Montpellier and Racing. What will we change about this team? I think we have Dameru back from injury. Yes, we do. Reece Sankoni out for a number of weeks still yet. But what's interesting is, again, no injuries for us here today. Gamain went off for Ban A, but otherwise we were unscathed. We will make some changes to that midfield. What they'll be, I'm not sure, but we'll mix it up. Get Dameru back in that team, back in that midfield, and go from there. But a tough match, Racing. We need to be at our best and nothing less. I'll see you for it as per always. Thanks for tuning in to the video today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on our performance, who your standouts were, and who you think deserves a bit more game time, because we do build this team very deep, but you guys can always contribute to who you think deserves a bit more game time on that field. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you for Racing next episode. Until then, take care.